Hey everyone, and welcome. So today, let's talk about a feeling we all know, that feeling of being totally and completely swamped by work. But what if I told you the secret to crushing your to-do list wasn't about working harder, but about, well, playing smarter? Let's dive into how you can gamify your grind. Does this feel a little too real? You know the drill, a constant flood of emails, deadlines that seem to be getting closer by the second, and that feeling that for every single task you check off, like 3 more just pop up. That's modern work for you, right? And man, is it exhausting.
And let's be real, this isn't just in our heads. The pressure is very, very real. This expectation to always be on, to be juggling a dozen high-stakes projects, and to do it all with fewer resources than you need, it's a huge source of stress for so many of us.
So, all of that pressure, it leads us straight into what you could call the multitasking overload. It's that state of mental burnout where your focus is just shattered into a million pieces, and the sheer amount of stuff you have to do feels like a physical weight on your shoulders.
And when you're stuck in that overload state, it's just so easy for anxiety to become your default setting. You just get lost in it. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be that way. There's another way to look at all this, a way to totally flip this script.
So, let's check out a surprising new rulebook. This is all about changing your perspective. It's about stop seeing your workload as this horrible, dreadful chore, and instead reframing it as a game, an engaging challenge. It sounds simple, but this little mental flip can have some seriously powerful results.
And boom. This quote right here, this is the entire idea in a nutshell. Look, the tasks themselves aren't going to change. The deadlines, they're still there. What changes is your internal approach. Instead of fighting against the pressure, you lean into it by turning it into a game you can actually win.
Now, this whole concept actually has a name. It's called gamification. And at its core, it's a really simple but brilliant idea. You're basically tricking your brain. By setting up a task like a game, you're tapping into our natural instincts for play, for competition, and for that sweet feeling of achievement, which, let me tell you, are way more powerful motivators than fear or stress. All right, so this all sounds great in theory, right? But how do we actually do it? How do you turn a stressful Tuesday morning into a game you can actually feel good about playing? Let's break it down into a really simple 3-step mental framework. Okay, here are the rules of the game. It's super simple. First, you just have to accept the reality of what's in front of you. Second, you clear your mind to really get focused. And third, you consciously reframe the whole thing as a challenge. Let's dig into each one of these.
Now, step 1 is honestly the most important, because this is where most of our stress comes from. We waste so much mental energy fighting reality, thinking, this is impossible, or I shouldn't have to do this much. The big secret here is that the faster you just accept the situation for what it is, the sooner you can stop resisting and actually start doing something about it. It's the shift from I can't to, okay, this is what it is, what's my first move? Acceptance is your launchpad.
So, once you've accepted the situation, the very next step is to get that mental clarity. This means cutting out all the noise, the anxiety about what's next, the frustration about what already happened, and just focusing completely on the one task right in front of you. Try this. Create a 20-minute focus bubble. For just that short time, turn off notifications, close the extra tabs, and give one thing your total attention. A clear mind is an effective mind. It's the only way you can really engage with the game. So what happens when you actually start playing this game every day? I mean, what's the real payoff here? Well, this is where the magic happens. This is where you see a real transformation, not just in your work, but more importantly, in how you feel about your work. And this chart just lays it all out perfectly. Look at the difference. In the old mindset, your focus is just on the stress. That leads to feeling overwhelmed, and your reaction is to resist and procrastinate. But with the game mindset, your focus shifts to the goal. That feeling of being overwhelmed, it's replaced by engagement. And your reaction isn't to resist anymore, it's to take action. You become a player, not a victim of your to-do list. So, what this all comes down to is a trade. It's a conscious choice you get to make. You are deciding to swap that heavy, draining weight of chronic stress for the light, energizing thrill of a challenge. The work might be the same, but your entire internal experience of doing it is completely revolutionized. And the best part about all this is that you can apply it right now, on the very next thing you have to do. The game is always there, just waiting for you to play. So the only real question left is, are you ready to press start?